Hello, everybody. So I decided we're going to do an all signs for the month of September. We're going to see what's coming in for love. Each sign, okay. I don't know, how fast you're moving on your timeline. So give or take, okay. If you need a private reading, you can go to my website and you can book one there. Also, if you check the community tab, you will see that I'm doing, a little extra service for people who want to send me in their polls. All right, because oftentimes I get people who tell me they can't read for themselves, which, hey, it's a thing. So you can figure out how to do that through the community tab. Or if you are on my Facebook, my Facebookers, hi, how are you? You can get that information there as well. It's you'll have to email it to me, and my email address is there. Rather than getting a freebie through AI, which you could do that, but AI is only reading the cards. Okay, AI is not intuitive. It is not psychic. It will not give you a reading, as I will. Alpha, how are you? Thank you for showing up. John, what is up? All right, Aries, let's go. Let me put the comments in so everybody can see everybody's. All right, Aries. September now through September, give or take. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Could be the person on your mind, doesn't have to be. If it's somebody new, I'll let you know. I'm not usually reading for somebody new. I mean, if you want somebody new, you can get somebody new. I mean, it's not that difficult. What you can't do is sit on your couch and expect somebody to show up on a silver platter. That does not happen. Okay, well, I gotta stop yapping at you because I've got an eagle's energy. I got the otter's energy, excuse me, and I've got the cheetah's energy here. All right, so yeah, somebody who has been sort of, I want to say checking you out. I wouldn't actually say spying on you, though. Could be, maybe keeping tabs. If this was somebody new, it would be ultra creepy, just saying. If it's somebody you do know, it's like whatever. It's like they always do that, right? They always do that before they come through with some sort of communication. That's the nightingale at the bottom. All right, so what do we've got here? We've got water, fire, and air so far. Doesn't have to be. So that's every single sign except for Earth, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so you have somebody circling around, feeling like they want to come have a conversation with you. They could be putting it out into the universe. So talking to themselves, talking to other people. If you got friends and family in common, they could actually just be asking about how you're doing and stuff like that. See how you're going to receive them. Yep. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, it's communication. It's clarity. Clarity, honesty. Someone feels like you've got them wrong. They want to correct the record. They're ready to say whatever they need to say to you to, get rid of your confusion. That's the Seven of Cups there. So yeah, this person feels like you're confused about them. You're confused about the whole situation. You mistook something they said, maybe. Oh yeah, and of course we've got this Ace of Swords here. Excuse me, the Ace of Wands also So they're passionate about you. They probably want to, have another, go around. Let's see if it's a hit and run. It's probably a hit and run. Hold on a second. I just need my little clarifiers. I like the baby cards for clarifiers. All right, let's see what's up with that. Do they want to come in, say whatever they need to say, and then, get it in? Oh, no. Look, you've got here the Page of Pentacles. So there's an offer being made. What's the offer? What's the offer being made? We can deal with that, right? What's the offer being made? All right, stubborn. Come on. Oh. Oh, God. You've got Temperance. Everybody loves Temperance because it's all about patience and balance. And this person is going to try your patience. Okay. They're going to try your patience. Okay, so maybe you're about sick and tired of this person coming in and out of your life, throwing you a bone, so to speak, right? And yeah, you're like, thanks, but no thanks. That's what I felt like's going on here with you and this person. Yeah, you're watching tarot for this person. However, you're like, I could take it or leave it, Aim. I could take it or leave it. They want to come in and offer me something. It better be more than, have some patience. 10 of Pentacles. That's family energy. It's legacy, family. Maybe they want you to have some patience because they're dealing with something family oriented, I don't know. Up to you whether you want to give them grace or not. I think this person's done this several times before. So good luck with that one, my dear Aries people. You want a conversation, you're going to have one. I mean, maybe that's what you've been asking and trying to manifest. Some sort of communication. Well, it's freaking coming. And look at this. You've got this 3 of Swords here. So is that what you've gotten wrong, Aries? Have you gotten it wrong that they have crushed your heart into about a gazillion pieces and tried to, crush it to dust? They want to make sure they didn't crush it to dust. You're still available for a bone session? Okay, well, we shall see. Taurus. Caroline, hello. Taurus, what do you got going on here? I just want to remind everybody, if you want a private reading, you can get one at my website, spiritconnectionllc.com. Or if you are like so many people and have a difficult time reading for yourself, you want to pull like 3-4 cards and ask a question, I'll help you read them. You just have to email me, amyslovetarot.com, or you can go to the community tab. If you're going through my YouTube or the Facebookers, you can scroll down and find where I have posted that. AI won't do it for you. All AI does is read cards. They just put 3 cards together. It's not intuitive. It's not psychic. And it doesn't give a shit. How about that? You've got here the Moth. Okay, so the Moth wants to show up in Taurus. Because the Moth has been showing up quite a bit, actually. Someone's highly attracted to you. I get some jealousy here. Someone probably thinks that you've moved on from them. You're sick and tired of waiting. And they probably can't deal with it. Yeah, look. Well, Crocodile's energy and the Moth. I think that you've gotten this last time too. I could be wrong, but they're sick and tired of just watching. Um, they're trying to come off as though they're cold-hearted and they don't care, but in actuality, they really do. Queen of Coins, yeah. Well, that's your energy there. That's Earth energy. That Queen of Coins. You haven't gone anywhere. Okay, you're pretty stationary, doing your thing. The Sun, new beginnings. It's our yes card. It's our yes card. Someone is getting their stuff together here. The Chariot, moving forward towards you. This crocodile's energy is really bothering me, though. It's it's deceptive, is what it is. With that cold-blooded energy of the crocodile here. Um, it's like they need you. They need you for something here, and it could be that how the reptiles, they need the sun in order to move around, live life, all that shit, right? And you're kind of like this. Yeah, you're like the sun to them. Okay, so if you haven't been around this person, it's like they're going into this slog because their ego is at a point where it needs a little reassurance. So your person could have self-esteem issues, okay? And maybe you're somebody who has put them on a pedestal in the past and they need that. You've got here the Knight of Swords. So they're coming in pretty quick, all right? They're coming in pretty fast with some sort of communication for you. Well, they're conflicted, all right? Maybe you guys got into a fight. You've got the Five of Wands there. The Ten of Pentacles again. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles. So I think the intentions here are good, all right? I don't think they're bad. They're just, let's see if this person even realizes. Yeah, look at the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they know. The Ace of Swords. Excuse me, and the Emperor. My way or the highway guy, right? Can be a control freak, all of the things. Never would want to ever admit that they use you or need you for fuel. I'm not talking about narcissistic supply. I'm talking about fuel. You give them this ego boost. The problem is, I think in the past, you have given them an ego boost for them to go off and use that newfound, va-va-voom on somebody else. You thought that they were going to be with you. Everything was going fine. Then they were all filled up with your energy, let's say. And boom, off with somebody else. And you're like, off with your head. So be aware. This could fall right back to where it was before. It's going to be different for everyone. Maybe giving somebody the benefit of the doubt wouldn't be a bad thing, but it's up to you what you want to do. You know them better than I do. They're still 1 foot in, 1 foot out, Taurus. So, I mean, Andrea, hello, how are you? Glad you found us. If you're still listening. Gemini. We read for the love stuff around here, guys. Gemini. Stubborn energy of this Buffalo wants to show up. Oh, good Lord. Someone's stubborn in your energy here. I keep getting communication. Somebody wants to tell you something. Somebody wants to set my collective straight. You've gotten something totally wrong. And why do they want to do that? Well, because they look like a complete douche. It's like they plugged into their energy source, you, and then when they were all filled up, they went and used that, newfound vivaciousness onto somebody else. Then typically they would cycle back around to you, plug in, right? And let's see. The oyster. This is what I like, though, is that whoever these people are, it's like they get it. And I think there's a sense of fairness here. There's justice. There's also this karmic wave flowing through here for your people. I typically will read for the soulmate, collective. I don't really care about anything else, to be honest with you. Twin flames, I mean, that's so blown out of proportion, it's ridiculous. The stingray, both water. So yeah, I think that whoever this is has become awakened in part. Maybe this is a twin flame, but make no mistake, you do not share a soul with anyone. I have to set that record straight. You want to debate me about it? Go over to Facebook and debate me about it. We'll shut that down in about 2 seconds. All right. I want to see if this person's going to open up and share what little nugget, pearl of wisdom they've got for you. Okay. Yeah, look at the oyster, the pearl of wisdom, right? Okay. Actually, the pearl is the birthstone of Gemini as well. Ooh, baby. Confusion. 7 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, maybe they were confused about you, your dynamic. Why are they always pulled back into your energy? Why are they always pulled back to you? I do think you drive this person crazy, just saying. That's what I'm feeling anyway. It's not really reflecting in the cards, but they drive you crazy too. Page of Cups. This person arrives back into your life, okay? This is not a brand new person. No. And there is an apology attached here as well because, okay, we've got the Sun, the Knight of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. All right, let me show you individually. The 10 of Swords, that's the ending of a very painful cycle we got going on here. And I do appreciate Machete for this actual card. Hands are tied. Knight of Cups. And the Sun. So this person was once confused about the pain that they inflicted on you. That's what I'm feeling here. And you are owed an apology. And not only are you receiving an apology, you are receiving an offer of love from this person. It ends this painful cycle. This is someone who is near and dear to your heart. This is somebody that you feel is, your soulmate, your soul connected. And here comes the sun. Some little a Beatles reference. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but yeah. Okay, now I got that song stuck in my head. Thank you, Gemini. Oh, also a tidbit. If you guys ever get a song stuck in your head, I don't know if you know this, but like Google it up and YouTube it up or whatever and just listen to it. And that seems to work. Oh, yeah, this is Destiny. The Star and also the Queen of Pentacles. It's Destiny. It's healing. I think you want to nurture this connection. Okay. So I do guess, if you are of the childbearing age, I get something about fertility here. Okay. I don't typically do, but I do because my eye is going right to that rabbit, right to the rabbit. And it could just be that you want to nurture and develop this relationship, because you do feel like it's destiny. You do feel like it can be healed. There's, a really deep part of you that misses this person, even if you can cover it up and just put a blanket over it and go on, to your day-to-day, life. You miss this so-and-so. And yeah, here comes the sun. And it's all right. I'm feeling a little bit corny today. That's okay. What's up, Jason? Hey, D, what's happening? Cancerian people, how are you? What's wrong with you, Cancerian people? Something's going on with you guys. Are you feeling psychically attacked or something? Because something tells me I wanna show you my evil eye here that Ashley got me in Turkey. Return to sender. Well, Dee, I'm not sure if I'll have time at the end, but if you, well, what are we on? Cancerians now? Yeah, I could probably fit in. Yeah, if you want to. I'm open to it. So Dee's asking me if I'm doing personal questions today, and if anybody's new here, what I'll do is at the end of the all signs, I'll take personal questions for a donation. And that reminds me, just 1 second, Cancers. Oh, and I also forgot, and I hope she sees this. Queen B, thank you so much for posting the timestamps in Queen of Swords. I appreciate that so very much. Even though people can scroll, usually they don't like to, whatever. There'll be time. There'll be time. That's why I was calculating it. Also, if anybody has a hard time reading their own cards and they want to just do like a little 3-card spread, or even 4, whatever. I'm pretty flexible. You can do that. You can upload the image to my Gmail, amyslovetarot@gmail.com, and I'll help you read them. People oftentimes have a hard time reading for themselves, but if if you're interested in that, you can find that information in the community tab on Queen of Swords, or my Facebookers. I have posted how to do that on Facebook. Up to you. All right. What am I on? Did I do Cancer? I was just yapping too much. Did I do Cancer? Please help me, somebody. Oh, yeah, D, I know whose that is. I didn't do it inadvertently. I did it on purpose. That person doesn't give 2 fucks if I did or not, so. They don't care. But I'll ask. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. I'll ask if he wants me to private it up. Oh, you know what? This person, now, if anybody knows, let me know, maybe in the comment section or something. If anybody can help this situation, it would be great. The reason why I had to do it public was because this individual he can't hit the YouTube link. It will, like, he can't go to YouTube via a link. He's got to go to the actual channel, and then, you know what I mean? That's why. I appreciate you alerting me, though, D. You got my back, and believe me, I need that. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, have you guys run into that? All right. Enough yapping. More reading. Cancerians, what in the actual hell is going on with you guys? See, that's the downfall of doing a channeled reading. It's like it comes in, it goes out, and that's it. I know you do. And trust me, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys who help me out. I do. Yeah, we've got someone who's got a hair across their ass. Look at this. A peacock's energy. Oh, man. Did you pick? Jack, what's your problem? I will kill you if you wreck my blanket that I'm trying to. See, guys, I am also crocheting a blanket, and my yarn is out, and my cat is telling me I'm about to play with your ball of yarn, whether you like it or not. All right, we've got the Otter's energy here as well. Are you dealing with an Aries person, perhaps? Could be, because this came out. The Otter came out in the Aries section. And we have the Peacock and the Otter. Okay, what do you got going on here? I'm hearing delays. There's been a delay. Delays can be good, by the way. I know nobody wants to hear that either. But delays are something that can be a good thing. Even in everyday life, think about it, You probably heard the stories, right? You get delayed in some sort of traffic situation, and then you find out later, if you would have started off when you planned on starting off, you would have been in a wreck. So, see what I mean? So maybe if this relationship, this dynamic, your person of interest, if they came to you, you would be dealing with a wreck. You it's a good thing that they're stuck at the stop sign. I don't think anybody's happy about it, but it is what it is. The zebra, my Libra zebras. Okay, so you've been talking shit about this person, maybe? Cancerian people, you guys have like peaked my meter lately. It was Pisces. But for some reason, you Cancerians are starting to peak my meter. As in, it feels a little irritated. Like, I get some anger going on here. We Cancerian people, I don't know what it is. Maybe a little impatience, not sure. But you've got the wheel here. You're ready to go. Cancer's ready to go already. Stop telling me about your flat tire. Stop telling me that you can't have me over for a cup of coffee. You can't, invite me to your house and, have a party. Stop telling me that. What are you hiding? Cancer says, what are you hiding? Because Cancerian people, they are intuitive. They know something is going. Yeah. Can't make this up, guys. Why am I your second favorite? And why are you not subscribed? Mr. Sneaky. Okay. And you notice what finger I'm holding up to, by the way, is probably the finger you're going to hold up to this person when they try to blow sunshine up your ass one more time. Yeah. Mr. Sneaky, right? I mean, here's my deal. I think you guys do run into each other some way, somehow. There is communication, but they're trying to stall you. And, justice. Maybe it's because they're married. Maybe they're going through some sort of a separation, or perhaps they have too many parking tickets. They're embarrassed, whatever. They got some legal issues going on, perhaps even. Okay, so they're really conflicted. They're really, really conflicted. And I don't know, maybe they have to spark up a fight with the spouse. But I don't really feel that all that much. It feels like this person has gone through a cycle with somebody, okay, a third party person who they're done with because there's no more karma between them. Again, I read for the soulmate connection, okay, in the soulmate collective, So if this is your soulmate, I do believe that they were probably with somebody else. Could be in separation. They don't technically have to be married to this third party. And, you're not the third party for purposes of my readings, just because it makes it easier. But I think there is somebody who is kind of got their claws in, or they won't let go. Your person is having a difficult time with that. But there's no more karma here between them two. That's gone. It's time for this person to move into the, into the light, into the 3D soulmate experience, right? What are you sneezing at over there? It's my other cat. You've got here the Knight of Swords. There is communication, King of Swords. This person's going to tell you straight up. So them being Mr. Sneaky, I don't think it's towards you. I think it's towards whoever this is that won't let go. And that's why they've been held back. Yeah, the Strength card here. That's why this person's been held back. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo, possibly an Aquarius, a Scorpio, or a Taurus. Possible. A Libra. It doesn't have to be. But there's a lot of shit going on in your person's life, just to say the least, okay? Sleepless nights about it. really, I think this person is going to be 100% honest with you, and it might actually shock you. And it's kind of like, well, I have to deal with so and so, and I was, whatever the situation, right? Um, can't do nothing about it yet. Do you want to hang on and wait for me? It's up to you what you want to do. But there is a potential new beginning here, and this person is worried that you're going to run away from them. The zebra. Well, anybody would be worried that you're going to run away and just be like, you know what, just call me or find me when you're ready. And we'll see if we're still available. Maybe not. Leo. What's up with Leo for love? Did you? That's good. That's real good, Alpha. Good, good, good. So if you want to get the personal questions after all of this is over, just stick around. Donations mean donations, okay? I go by like the definitions of the dictionary. So a donation is kind of like a tip, right? That you give to your witch, do you give to your friendly neighborhood psychic reader, okay? So yeah, it's not a set amount. It's whatever you deem, you feel it's worth to you to get an actual psychic question answered. Um, of course, we use the cards. We use the cards because it would be completely boring for you to sit here and listen to me talk at you. They are tools. Okay. And the tools are about ready for Leo. What's up, Leo? Don't mess with me today. Leo, don't mess with me today. The past couple of times, I swear, I'm like waiting for like a band of Leos to show up and be like, listen, reshuffle those. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay some Palo Santo to clear out the energy. Is that okay with you guys? We're not in a real rush. I do have to move it along, kind of, but not really. We're like halfway through, so. Here's the new fire stick. Okay. Help me understand this Leo energy, please. Please help me understand this completely crazy Leo energy. Please, please. Here we go. What's coming in for Leo? September. Or now through September. Oh, shit. Scorpion. Oh, God. That's fire energy, too. And Leo, you are a fire sign. All right, let's get some more. Right away, I just want to say maybe somebody comes in and gives you a taste of your own little medicine there. Someone, yeah, but look at the pinchers on this scorpion. They're all red, you know what I mean? And then you got the venom coming from the tail or the spike or whatever the hell you want to call it, right? The ass, okay? There's venom coming out of this person's ass, all right? But their hands or their pinchers are hot for you. So it's like they don't know what to do. It's like this person is irritated at you because of something, but at the same time, they just want to grab you up. So this person might confuse you a little bit And you're probably like, listen, I ain't got no time for your crazy ass. Okay. Get it straight. You know, the person who is interested in Leo, get it, just figure it out. Okay. Because we can't have, spit and venom and you trying to grab onto our Leos. We don't like that shit. The Firefly, well, they're excited. This person is so excited to talk to you. Now, have you finally taken my advice, Leo, over the past, I don't know how long, and reached out to this person? Did you spark something up with them like I suggested you to? Because they're too chicken to do it themselves. Um, that would create that. It's like they don't know which way they're going. They're so excited. Oh, this person's so excited to talk to you. Well, it's because they probably put you on a pedestal. This person, yeah, they're excited. They got so much to say. This is a yapper. This is, even if they were a non-talker before, this person is like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, maybe they use you for a counselor. They might. The hyena. The lizard. Oh my God. Oh my good God. The lizard. And the hyena. Hey, listen, this person might have some mental health problems. Oh, Crystals, you were here? Bye, dear. I am on Leo. What the fuck is up with this person? This person switches up on you. I just think that, like I was saying before in the previous weeks, like they don't really want to approach you because you have this effect on them. And the effect is that you drive them crazy. I think you put them into some sort of a, you know, otherwise maybe they're a normal person. But when you come to town or come around or they, you know what I mean? You just stir this person up. Okay. They don't know how to act around you. Well, why? Because, look, Empress, yeah, they put you on a pedestal. The Empress is usually on a pedestal. She's all four queens put into one. You are very important to this person. I mean, also May energies are correct. But for this one, it could just be a long time thing. Here's my deal to tell you guys. I think they get it together though. And not everybody, this person's done this before with you, more than likely, is the reason why you're not reaching out to them. And they're afraid to reach out to you because they're afraid to fuck it up. And a little nervous of how you'll receive them. But if you did take my advice, like I said, and reached out to them, even if it's something small, you threw them in some sort of a loop here. You threw them for a loop, Leo. You're famous for doing that too. The Knight of Swords. You're not afraid of this person at all. They might be afraid of you. That's what I'm getting. Queen of Swords action. Yeah. Queen of Swords, bottom of the deck. They don't know how you'll receive them. But again, it's going to be different for everybody. I can't. But what I can say is that if you did reach out to this person, you did try, right, even a little bit, this person is so over the moon. They have so much to tell you. They just want to be next to you. It's like it drives them crazy. You do. You drive this person insane. The Nine of Coins. Where are they freeing themselves from? That's our entrepreneurial energy. Maybe your person owns their own business. They have a skill set that people seek them out for. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Wands. If what's underneath? Yeah, the Nine of Wands is underneath the Eight. Okay, so put it to you this way: if you have reached out to this person and you're waiting for a response back and they haven't given you one, they have been busy, and you will get communication. I just feel like they're struggling a little bit. This person struggles. Maybe this person does struggle with depression or anxiety or something like that, but there is for sure something about you that calms them in this, and it makes them feel like, I don't know if it's safe or what it is, but September, you have communication with this person, and again, general reading, but it will more likely happen if you are the one who reaches out to them. So yeah, it's still wafting over a little bit, but I feel like some of you guys do. I feel like some of you guys just bite the bullet and you're just like, ah, fuck it, what can happen? You know, we'll see what happens. If they're still a crazy nut, then I can just block the bitch, right? Yeah, see, if you're a Leo, are you a Leo, Andrea? That's the thing. People don't understand is that, especially Leos love to be chased, I think. Virgo, they like admiration and intention, which isn't a hard thing to do, but they also have mixed messages and can be hoes. So, what are you going to do with that? Virgo, what's up with you? Woo, baby. The starfish. Are you dealing with a dried up old starfish? The crow. Someone's holding on to your energy here. Yeah, and I said dried up old starfish. I was going to say clam, but I said starfish because there's starfish in the card. It does. It feels like an old, clammy, dead, done dynamic. A dead, done dynamic between two people. And the thing is that they hang on to your energy here, the crow. This person is waiting. They want a new chance, the butterfly, and also the snake. This person wants to close out this cycle, whether it's good or bad. There's unfinished business here, and that's what they feel. Whoever this is, I asked you, get a person in your head, right? Because this is not somebody new. Somebody new is not hanging on to your energy. You know who they are, so I don't have to get into all of that. But yeah, someone's hanging on to your energy. They want a transformation. They want to either close the cycle out or rehydrate the starfish. I do think it's fun, whatever this is. The Ace of Swords here. Well, have you been waiting for communication from this person? Clarity, closure, whatever? Because it seems to be coming here. You've got the Hierophant. Okay, this person is being led and guided to let go of your energy or step up and say something to you. Yeah. The King of Swords. Oh boy, they're going to say something, all right. Six of Wands. Hold on, I'm reserving. You've got the King of Wands. You guys are either, how do I say this? All right, I just was going to say it. You guys are either fucking or fighting. That's what I keep getting. That's what I'm getting here out of this. Look at this guy fights, then you make up, and this guy what? Slams you against the wall, holds you up against the wall, gives you a helicopter ride. Hot and cold. Hey, if you don't like it, not my problem. It's your person, not mine. Look at, we've got the Ace of Cups. Well, there's love here. So, take what you can get. Look at, we got the Knight of Wands. Somebody's coming back for another go. Someone's coming back for another go at you. Here's the deal, though. Okay? This person does have love for you, or this would not show up. This would not show up. The Ace of Cups, this person loves you. I'm just praying that they tell you that. All right, and become very honest and very clear with you about it. Because Spirit is asking them to do that. They're being led and guided to have that conversation with you, not just to get one in, not just to show you their fires. No, not just for that reason. It's because they got to close out this cycle. They can just admit what they have in their heart for you. And, you can do what you want with that. I mean, maybe get together, be together, build, or you build in your place and they build in theirs, and then you meet in the middle, like a designated time and date, and then you go your separate ways, and then you know what I'm saying? You just have to schedule in fun time. This is where I say become a notary public. Draw up a contract. Virgos would definitely draw up a contract. I know Virgo would definitely do that. They're all about it. All right. Libra. Uh-oh. The rabbit. Rabbit on the run. And the bat. Oh, baby, somebody's chasing you. Or you're chasing somebody. One of the two. But they're nervous. Somebody's nervous. They're so nervous. Oh, the buffalo and the fox. Stupid like a fox. Someone's playing stupid. It could be you, Libra. I've seen Libras play dumb, and it's to get out of doing something. It's because Libra wants to be lazy. And don't shoot the messenger. I've seen it. Trust me. I know a lot of Libras. Okay? Flip-floppy my ass. You know exactly what you want. So you're going to play cutesy, right? And you're going to run from this. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh, are they going to catch me? The spider. I don't know. Maybe you're playing internet games with somebody who's being stubborn as hell. Oh, good God. This is a game. You're dealing with a game. Well, I think someone's about to show you their true colors. You've got the Tower here. You've got the Five of Cups. Jesus Christ. And you've got the Six of Coins. Yeah, you're sitting here in this window and you're hanging on to that one cup. Why are you hanging on to one cup? Let it go. There's something you need to let go here. Because there's somebody else that wants to give to this. Six of Pentacles. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm being breadcrumbed by this one or whatever. Yeah, it's because you're hanging on to somebody from your past. and somebody can't get past it. So whoever, so you got a couple different people here, I think. Um, there's somebody that you are pining over, somebody you don't want to let go of, but there's also somebody in your immediate vicinity that would really like to give to this. Um, so you got a tower. Not maybe. There's no maybes here. No. It's yes only. I mean, if you run around town throwing it at everybody you see, then it could probably be a maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's listen. Don't make me come for you. We've got the Knight of Wands and we've got the Six of Swords. Well, somebody wants to reconcile with you, okay, and have a good time and maybe get a little hit and run going on there. Yep. Someone who approaches you via the interwebs. Please don't do the dating sites. That is the most dumbest ass thing on the planet. Sorry. I don't care what you think. I will never understand falling in love with somebody all the way the fuck across the planet that you've never met and never sat next to. You never felt their chemistry. You've never, none of that. Even if you decide you're going to take a trip there, they're like, and they don't even want to touch you. You take pictures to prove your love, but they're like, whatever, Libra. Be a hoe. I don't care. You got a lot of love options coming in, and I actually think it's from a whole bunch of exes of yours. So it's like revenge of the exes, revenge of the nerds, but they're revenge of the exes. That song, X's and O's, whatever that person. Yeah, buckle up, buttercup. Yeah, someone's going to put on a show for you, Libra. Have fun while you're young. Well, have fun while you're old, too. Who gives a shit? I just don't think Libra's ready to settle down. So, how do you like that? How about that? Okay. Scorpio. Another otter. I think Cancer and Aries had, Cancer and Aries had the otter. And then you've got the owl as well. Are you dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a water sign such as yourself? Oh, wow. This is way better. Page of Wands. And my about damn time card. Okay, so that's the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, well, somebody's about to harvest. Yeah, this has been going on for a long time. I think somebody has planted some sort of seeds here. Maybe you planted the seeds. And, well, they've sprouted, taken root, and now it's time to harvest said seeds. I think you succeed in this endeavor, this adventure with the Page of Wands here. It's very exciting. It's new. It's passion, right? What the hell's this? I love it. The Fool. Yeah. It feels so good as the Fool does. It's new beginnings. It's excitement and joy. It's, look at the bottom of the card there. This dude has left camp so many times, right, in his head. And it's like, finally, I can do it. Okay. Yep. Someone's taking a leap of faith, new beginning, rebuilding the tower. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So you might have thought this was a dead done deal. You've got the Judgment here. You also got the Eight of Cups. This person has walked away. All right. Was being a complete douchebag somewhere else. Couldn't stop thinking about you. Eight of Swords style. And now here they come. This can be a little unstable. Okay. And this just shows me that you guys have a history and roots. Okay. And they want to come back around. They want to spark it up with you. Here's my thing. I think you might be able to trust this one because they do want to rebuild this. You know, the Three of Coins, the Three of Pentacles. Plus we have angelic help by way of Archangel Gabriel wanting to heal this. So maybe, you know, you've got the angels sending a person some sort of a message here. And they're picking up on it. The owl. Hey, wouldn't that be a surprise if they contacted you and was like, hey, listen, Scorpio, guess what? I had a dream. If someone says to you, I've had a dream, listen to what it is. Don't be like, oh, you had a dream? And shut them down, because if you do that, you probably shut down half their communication that they're ever going to tell you again in life. Just saying, listen to whatever their dream is. I mean, don't be a bitch. Not saying that you're a bitch, Scorpio, but you can be sometimes. Just saying. All right. Sagittarius. Who are you running toward or away from? I feel like this one's going to be for a cross watcher, but I'm going to keep you in mind only. So let's go ahead. Oh, was I wrong? Was I wrong? The Phoenix. You have a highly spiritual connection coming from the ashes. Really, the golden egg at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, well, if that wasn't enough, we've got the dragon. If that wasn't enough, the unicorn. So what do we got? We got 4 major arcana. Well, that's what they're considered in the animal deck. Spirit, the ethers. Holy crap. It's almost as like spirits coming through to be like, listen, if you don't do this now, we're going to have a problem. Some of you guys, I think, it's like your fantasy land is coming true. And maybe you have like overplayed it in your mind over and over and over. So that energy gets thrown out there. It's sort of like a manifestation. And maybe it just plays out exactly how you envisioned it. Yeah, there's a certain magic here going on. And I think it's really cool. Yep. But it's being watched over. So if someone's trying to impede on somebody else's free will, then you're going to get squashed. You know what I mean? If you're just being a pushy bitch and trying to like move things forward faster than, you know, the other person wants to go, you're going to get squashed. Don't shoot the messenger. This is just the way it is. Or you can try and shoot the messenger and see how little I care. Okay? Don't give me an unhinged fucking email and DMs and all that, because I just do not care that deeply. Seriously. This is a general reading, okay? It doesn't warrant, 17 paragraphs about your entire life. and blah, blah, blah. Because I probably won't even remember this when I shut the camera off. But what did I say? The world taken a long time to get here. And so it's going to take a long time to develop, a long time to bridge. Okay, so if you burnt some sort of a bridge or they burnt a bridge with you, it's going to take some time to get it back in order. Stubborn energy too of the world. So you could be dealing with one of the fixed signs, which is Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. And I don't care how fast you want to move, Sagittarius. I don't care how much fire you think you've got. You are not moved. Fixed signs are stubborn, can be control freaks, okay? And I'm stuttering like that because I happen to be one. So I kind of get it. It's like you're going to run headfirst into a brick wall and break your horn there. But there is, I mean, there is flexibility. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm saying that it's going to be difficult if you want to be, trying to move at the speed of light. Ace of Wands, and this person just wants to be a little bit more methodical and more planning. And hey, let's, look at the future, not just next week, right? So we've got the Page of Swords and the Six of Swords sitting here. And yeah, this person's been scoping it out. They've been doing some research. They've been scoping it out. They would like a reconciliation, but they have to navigate through these tricky waters. It's not smooth sailing. There is tricky waters going on here. And so if you can be patient enough to let that arrive into your life, then it could be a really good thing. A long-lasting connection with this person. Because again, they're all of these are the ethers, spirit. Reading brought to you by Spirit. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them randomly back in the deck of the animals card, the deck here, randomly, because they were just like not stuck together, but just the way they were shuffled, All right, do. We got Capricorn. Anybody, if you want a little question answered, you're more than welcome to donate something to my PayPal. Also, if you want to pull your own 3 cards, I will help you interpret those. You just need to email me a picture, and also follow the directions once you ask me about it. Okay. Go to the community tab if you're talking to me on YouTube or my Facebookers. You can scroll through and you can find the instructions for that. But for purposes here and now, if you want a quick question, go ahead and donate something to the PayPal and I will do it. I will read your question. Okay. Capricorn, what's up with you? Oh, fuck. Oh, the mouse. So cute. The mouse's energy. I think someone's about to pick you off because I just got in the deck that wanted to come out, but like back in was the eagle. Right? And I think it wanted to come out. And then you've got the panther and also the owl. So somebody's circling around and watching you and getting ready to swoop down and predate upon you. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Naughty, naughty Capricorn. You're about to have some good times. You got the panther and the owl. Well, the owls eat the mice, right? They swoop down in the middle of the night, right? And Panther don't give a shit. Panther will just be like, hey, I don't need to sneak around in the middle of the night. I'm coming for it. Panther has something to say. Panther has something to say. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like somebody picks you up. Like, I hate the word, but it's almost like a feeling of ownership in a way. It's like, no, you are my person. Don't you freaking know that? And Capricorn's like, no, I don't fucking know that. Where have you been? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I know where you've been. You've been off with Susie Q, you know, Caroline, uh, Sierra, whoever, all three of them at once, probably. Oh, and I'm your person? Okay. Please produce a Charlie Sheen panel and then we can have a conversation. Well, this person is upset with you, Capricorn. That's what I feel like. This person's upset with you for what? You're just the mouse. You're just minding your own damn business. Okay? Does this person think, since, all right, firstly, this person thinks you are their one. Secondly, they're jealous probably because they think that you moved on with somebody else. Why? Because they put you in the hanged man's tree. So if you did move on with somebody else, whatever, it's your every right to do that. You do not have to be with your soulmate. Actually, it's probably a lot easier if you weren't with your soulmate in a long lasting, loving relationship. Because it's not easy. It's hard. Equal give and take, though. Ah, hallelujah. Your person wants a little equal give and take here. Okay. Maybe they're the ones in the hanged man's tree because this guy is not dumb. This is a very enlightened hanged man. He's been hanging around for a really long time. And maybe that's why this person has seen you as somebody else. Now, could just be a friend. They don't know because they're not communicating with you. They're not like, well, who's so and so? Well, you would know if you talk to Capricorn, you would figure it out. Anyway, yeah, this person's going to offer you a new beginning. Big time. Ace of Pentacles. This is divinely guided, okay? Something is telling your person here that they better do something or else you have a new beginning as well with somebody else. It's like you got something new coming in here. And you might just take that something new because your person has been inactive, hanging out, getting a brain freeze by hanging out in the hanged man's tree too much. You got it right. I don't care how old they are. You know what I mean? I don't care if they're 75 years old. They will sit in that hanged man's tree. They will. Thinking that they can go date an 18-year-old because, how many people have seen that? It's like, hello, why don't we try dating in our sort of age group? And then you won't have so many problems, you freaking moron. Yeah, Ace of Cups, because you've already met your soulmate. You're one, okay? Light dawns over Marblehead here, okay? This is the theme of your reading, Capricorn. Take that to the bank. Light dawns over Marblehead of your person because you are about sick and tired of dealing with their antics and their immaturity and their dumb shit. So you have opened up to other opportunities. And guess what? Rapture. Oh my God. Somebody has come into your life that kind of looks good, right? So that's the exact time the soul partner wants to come in and fuck shit up. Make sure that they stick around. Okay? Don't let this person mess up any new opportunities that you have because they want to just come in and out. You can be so strong until this person comes into your orbit, and then you have become mush. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not conducive for a new relationship with somebody who is probably pretty decent. Make up your mind. That's all I'm saying. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's going to be different for everybody, of course. But typically, that's how it goes. Then you're left with nothing all over again. Aquarius. What is up with my Aquarians? Come on, baby. Let's see. Are we going to have the good times rolling or what? I am. Oh, hell no. I'm going to put this right back. Can we just put it back? We'll just pretend like it never showed up like other readers do. The tarantula. Don't worry about it. The tarantula. That's fire. Of course. Aries. Loves Aquarians too, by the way. Aries, Leo, and Saggy. Oh, baby. You've got the moth to the flame energy and this black eggs energy. Something is hatching. I don't think it's creepy, but I do think it's fragile. Okay. I think you have somebody who is pretty damn fragile coming toward you, but they can't help themselves because they are the moth to the flame. You are the flame. They are the moth. They have a jealous streak. They have a jealous bone. They're coming from the dark to the light. You have not seen this moth for a while, I would say. But Spirit is hanging on to your connection because it's really important. It's potent. I'm hearing potent. It's not it's impotent. Yeah, both. It's potent and impotent. Surprise! Firefly energy coming through. Yeah, this person can't stop thinking about it, right? The octopus's energy, they're like, I don't know what to do with Aquarius. They're so weird. Well, try honest communication. That actually helps. Do what you say. And fucking say what you mean. Okay. Anybody interested in Aquarius energy, let me know. I think I'm going to start doing a little helpful hints for people who deal with Aquarians. I probably should. Oh, good Lord. Yeah. Hanged Man. Seven of Cups. Well, here we go. Tell me if I'm wrong. Aquarius, this person comes into your world. They want to throw hints at you so that later on they can say, well, you interpreted that wrong. Use it against you. Oh, no. I didn't mean that I wanted to be around you. You interpreted that wrong. Left you in the Hanged Man's tree. Left you confused. Okay? And you're like, you know what? King of Swords. So that is Aquarius energy. Okay? So you probably just cut them off. Cut them out. Try to remove them from your mind because it's painful. Because you wanted to have this person. Two of Cups. You wanted union with this person. You thought there was going to be union with this person. And then they decided that for whatever reason, maybe they're just a chicken bird or maybe they just wanted to, who knows, going to be different for everybody, but they walked away. They walked away. Problem here is they left some cups standing. So there's still emotions here. There is still unfinished business. Something is driving this person cuckoo cuckoo. The moon. Okay? And they're coming in to offer you love. Yes. It's a mature love, though. So you know, they got to put balance in, temperance. I don't know. Aquarius, you're going to like that. They come in, they talk to you about love and blah, blah, blah. And they don't mince words and they try and be honest with you. But, oh, you've got to be patient. Yeah, I mean, Spirit wants you to have this, okay? I think you love this person. It's just you're really good at not acting like you do. They probably mean a great deal to you. You probably, yeah, look at the golden egg, right? This is your golden child. You know what I mean? Catch my drift. Look at all the freaking eggs here. Spirit's like, yes, you guys are supposed to be together. This is a fated thing. It's your person that's being, you know, avoidant. Let's call it that. I don't know what other word. I was gonna say a pain in the ass. But you know, you're here like this and you're sick of being like that. You know, you only got one life. So, yeah, I think you get an opportunity to talk to this person. At least, Aquarius, just put on your brain. Watch what they do and not what they say. Because Lord knows you don't need your heart broken into a million pieces once and again. Because this person wants to just come in because they think they can. Anyway. Be nice, Aquarius. Be nice. Break out your humanitarian vibes. Pisces. Oh, yeah. The buffalo. Someone's full of you know what. Hold on. Is somebody blowing sunshine up your ass too? Oh, look at the hawk. No, a stubborn energy is coming from the dark to the light. Somebody has busted out of Alcatraz and they're coming forward towards you. Yeah, somebody has liberated themselves from a bunch of bullshit and they're coming towards you because you are the light and the bullshit is the dark. And this person knows it. I'm hearing that they've been planting their flowers in a rocky garden. What is up with that? Or maybe they've been trying to nurture a relationship that's nothing but karmic bullshit that has closed itself out. It's closed itself out, Pisces. So if you're waiting for your person to close out a karmic cycle with someone, they've done it. There's a cycle. Look behind the cheetah there. Okay. That's the karmic cycle. And this person's running out. Look at the black and the white of the cheetah and also the black and the white of the hawk. This person they're flying away at the speed of light. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Mr. Sneaky show up here because I think whoever this person is, it's like I said, it's like they escape Alcatraz. It's like they have to run out in the middle of the night. Look at this. Your person's married, okay? Going through a separation or a divorce, all right? Or it's somebody who is just a level 10 clinger that was married to your person or in some sort of a relationship, and they think that they own your person maybe because they have kids or something. So it's like, oh, we have a child together, so that means I own you for the rest of your life and you can't be with your true soulmate because I said so. I mean, what kind of man is that anyways? Do you really want a man like that to be like, oh, Kurt, there's no such thing as lawyers. I'm just going to have to sit here and be your slave and never have love and suffer for the rest of my life because you say so. I don't care if they get a busload of fucking kids. You can still be a parent. You don't have to be with a person that you're not in love with anymore. Yeah, go towards the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's solid, stable, secure, faithful. Okay. There's no more karma in this old dynamic if you're cross-watching, okay? Pisces, you got somebody who has actually woken up, smelled the coffee. They have broke the chains that bind them to this materialistic, emotional blackmailer that is trying to keep you away from your person. Now, everybody's falling through the hole in the floor because they don't like hearing that, but it is the absolute truth. Marriage is a human contract, okay, between two people that says we're going to love each other forever and ever and ever and ever, and it doesn't matter who you do and what you do and who you screw and all of that, right? Bull. I love the idea of marriage if it's for real. You know what I mean? If it's over, it's over. Yeah, someone wants to reconcile with you. Six of Swords. So if you are cross-watching, get in the fucking boat already. There's no more karma sitting here with this third-party person. Ditch the bitch already, okay? Get on with your life before you're too old to do stuff. And you know what stuff I'm talking about? Yeah, look at this. Judgment and the Lovers. Right there. Probably true twin flame energy. Those cranes represent longevity and faithfulness, by the way. You're not going to get anything more faithful than a twin flame reunion. Okay? And then you've got the Judgment. So Archangel Gabriel is tooting the horn straight in your face. Wake up call. Okay? Yeah, join the party. Wake up. Smell the coffee. Rise and shine. This is over. Stop trying to act like some dutiful moron. Well, I gotta take care of the kids and the children, and your kids are freaking 25 years old. That's what it feels like, you know? What would the neighbors say? Well, who cares what the neighbors say? Are you sleeping with the neighbors? Are they giving you the daily BJ? You know, what the fuck? It just feels like you have an excuse machine, Pisces, and I pray to God that this person finally wakes up and does the right, does the right thing for their heart. They know. They're not stupid. They're just gonna jump in the water. They know what's on that boat. Fun, happiness, and a shit ton of sex, right? Yeah, that's right. So whatever. They're probably not getting any now. So that's what I got to say about that. I know we got a little bit sideways and a little bit spicy there for a second, but you came to me. And if you are, falling upon my channel by accidente, there's probably a reason for that. You're probably as spicy as I am, so you don't find people by mistake. Everybody needs to understand there's no more karma left in these dynamics, okay? You did all you could do. Now go and be with your person, or else you're never going to be happy. And you're going to make everybody else miserable too. So, not good. Ding dong. What do we got going on here? All right, so if anybody wants a personal question answered, you can go ahead and donate something to the cause. All right, D, I got D down for 2, and I got Alpha. And here you go. Here's the link if you're interested. If you want to pull your own cards and you have a difficult time reading for yourself, I do have an option that you can send me a picture of like a 3-card spread, 3 or 4 cards. It doesn't really matter, and I will help you read those because people oftentimes tell me that they have a difficult time reading for themselves, and so I'll help you do that. It's $15, and go to the community tab if you are on Queen of Swords, or if you are a Facebooker, then you can scroll down and find I posted a thing on there. I'll post it again in case anybody is interested. I think it's a good deal since I have quite a few people who send me pictures of their cards and ask me to interpret them for them. And yeah, enough people do that. I feel like I should make it an offer, a service provided to you, but I can't do it for free. Who works for free? I don't suggest anybody works for free. Where's my cards? Oh, there they are. If you want something more than that, go to my website, spiritconnectionllc.com. There's actually some freebie stuff over there too. If you want to download any journals or something like that you can use, it's PDF files. You can go ahead and check those out. And or a private reading too. I only got like one option for the private detailed reading, in-depth reading. So check it out if you want. All right, what's your deal? What's your deal, D? Okay, and you know that I need your second question too, because we're going to start, I'm going to end up answering your second question before you ask it. All right, let's look at this Jimmy so-and-so and see what's up with he. King of Wands, of course, King of Wands. I'm your only psychic there, Frida. How are you, Ma? How are you, Mom? All right, D, you've got here the King of Wands, the Chariot, and the Wheel. So his stubborn ass has decided he is going to move forward toward you. Okay. He has decided he wants to be the King of Wands, our passionate king of fire, not being a chicken bird or a fire chicken or anything like that. Putting on his big boy pants. The Emperor drives the chariot, getting these two horses to go in one direction. Okay, it's about time. It's about time. The Wheel of Fortune. It's it's cycling back around to where you guys first started. I'm not putting a time frame on it. Well, he can seem any way he frickin' wants to seem. The reason why he seems that outwardly is because he's got to get his proverbial shit together. He's got to get the two horses. He's got to, rein them up. He's got to hitch them up to the chariot. He's got to find his pants. He's got to get on the chariot, move it forward. You have to stop trying to push this faster than he wants to go. The good news here is you're starting back to where you. This is 360, okay, not 180, 360. So you're back to the beginning here. What are you doing about it? Are you fighting with him? Are you putting up a blockage? Yeah, because I'm hearing that it takes two. But of course, it's probably his turn. Does he even know that you have this want, need, or desire? I mean, it's not like you've known him for your whole entire life. I mean, technically, you just met the dude. Oh, of course. The work card. The 8 of Coins. The Queen of Swords. This person does not know how to take you, D. And so he's probably mirroring, right? Because she can be a cold bitch right here. She has emotions, she has feelings, but she can be cold. and very cutting. So he's nervous. How accommodating are you? That's what he wants to know. Oh, yeah. That's what he wants to know. He's been planting seeds. He's been planting seeds somehow, some way. So now we got a typical Leo situation going on here. He is sending you mixed messages. He is read between the lines. He is, held back. And he, all the freaking while, thinks he's actually doing something. So, yeah, well, I don't know. He'll probably say something eventually. Because right now he's held back and he can't make a decision of what to do. Two of Pentacles. He's on that tightrope. He's like, ooh, what do I do? I hope he doesn't grab you. Yeah, he's held back. Why don't you just grab him? How about that? Then he'll know how cold you are not. I mean, that's the energy. He can't make up his mind. He don't know what to do. Two of freaking swords again. He's getting nothing from you. He's getting no vibes from you. I mean, I don't know if you're throwing out vibes or if you're trying to make it known that you're interested in more than work. You got a confused person here who has absolutely no idea what to do. Conflicted. There's been seeds planted, but he don't know if he should harvest them or not. Well, D, why don't you give him something to think about? Oh, it ain't that hard. Don't take my advice, though. Because if that was me, I'd have them in the closet in about 2.2 seconds, and there would be no room for speculation. Yeah, look at this idiot's confused. He's walked away, but still wants union. Walked away, but still wants union. He's a freaking doofus. What do you want? Yeah, I can tell you nothing. I think it's going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm not putting through the end of October. That's too far out. Hold on, let me start this over. Yes, I did Capricorn. Just scroll through back. Sorry. Yes, use the little scroll situation, Oliver. Do. It's hard, D, because all right, so let's take it from the top. You are cycled back around to the spot where you originally started from. Okay? He doesn't think you're a bitch for yelling at him. He doesn't think that you're being 100% cold-hearted and everything, and you are warming back up. You're cycling back around to where he feels a little bit more comfortable, but he's not quite there yet and has not made a choice and a decision of what in the actual fuck he wants to do with you. Because work, number one. Look, I'm going to show you. He's conflicted. He wants this. This is what this idiot wants. I mean, I can't help it if he is got self-esteem problems, if he needs medication for depression, if he's just hyper focused in our work and just has like this fantasy land going on when he goes home about you, like, and it's like he's not catching what you're laying down. So if you're trying to do that, then maybe you have to be just a little louder. But he's trying to go as fast as he possibly can. Be patient. I'm not yelling at you. Just saying. I know you're frustrated. I can feel it. That's why I'm talking like this. I mean, you could have stability here. But do you think he's going to change if you get into a relationship? Do you think that he's going to magically be, he's going to be the same way? And you might be frustrated because there's no freaking communication. Communication is the key. Communication is the key. And I think that he's a bit of a chicken bird, to be honest with you. But that said, is making moves towards gaining the confidence to be able to approach you with some sort of gesture that would let you know that he wants to heal the situation. He wants to heal the situation and bend you over in the broom closet. He's a Leo. What do you want? You're always going to get that vibe. So, equality equal give and take. You got to meet this person where they're at. Patience is not your strong suit. I understand that, you Aries. Fuck you. Sort of dated an Aries for a while, and it can be a little freaking frustrating. Alpha, do you know what question you've got? Honestly, D, you're not going anywhere, right? You guys have plenty of time. You're like working side by each, right? You're working side by side. So it's not like, he goes off and to his hidey hole and makes you think that he don't like you and that there's something wrong with you, and that you should just give up. I mean, he's there. You can feel his energy. I mean, that's good. I mean, it's a lot more than what us poor souls can hope for. Oh, Alpha. What do you want to happen? D, I'm gonna do yours in a second, okay? I know, honey. I'll do yours in a second. Dee, give me your last question. Your question. He has weird habits, Dee. I think he has weird habits. I think your Leo is like a freak in the sheets. There's a lot there's a lot of sexual lusty energy coming off of him. I am telling you. Well, it's not like you put in much effort towards Leo, have you? Bottom line, the guy. I don't know what to. I mean, if you're that frustrated with this person, I'd be like, listen, you're driving me crazy. The sun, it's the Leo. Yes, yes, yes. The sun is the yes card. It's also the Leo card. The lovers. Finally seeing eye to eye. Longevity and faithfulness of the cranes. That's it. There is some sort of, going from choppy water here, maneuvering around these swords, getting into a spot where it can be a little bit more smooth sailing. You know what I mean? You get there. I don't think the ownership should be, the onus should be on you anyway, because to me, if he's any kind of a man, he will make it known. And I think he tries to make it known, but it's just going whoosh, right over your head. Either it's going over your head or you're demanding more. And that might not be a good thing. You're going to meet this person where they're at, 6 coins. Yeah, 6 of coins. Meet him where he's at. I mean, what, you don't think, why are these cards coming out like this then? Why is it saying that you're going to have a new beginning here with a Leo and get to a place where it's satisfactory for both of you guys, seeing eye to eye? Temperance. Do you want me to show you the P word? I told you. Look at the world shows back up again. You're dealing with somebody who is stubborn, who is a fixed sign. So just ignore the piss out of him. And if he comes around, he comes around. If he doesn't, oh well. You know what I mean? You're right. You can't chase this person. You can't keep putting yourself out there. You can't. If he doesn't, fuck him. How about that? Now let's see if we can find somebody new. Somebody new coming in? Are you going to put yourself out there, D, or are you just going to sit around with a silver platter, waiting for the silver platter? Well, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have to wait for this person. I mean, do what you want. New, also, by the way, can you stop worrying about this? Anxiety? Please, you do have forward movement somewhere and communication coming in, and there is some kind of a success. This is somebody you know. This is somebody you know. Page of Cups. And I've got the Ace of Cups too. Somebody you know. This is not somebody you don't know. Comes in with an apology, comes in with an offer of love, comes in to talk about it, comes in, even if they are a little anxious and nervous to do so, this person has some kind of a plan to move forward. And if you, I mean, anybody can have somebody new. Like I was just saying earlier, if you want somebody new, just go find somebody new, D. It's not hard to do. I mean, it's actually pretty freaking easy, you know? It really is. Hey, if you want to get some, you can get some. Your person drives me insane. I must say that. I think somebody's cycling back around to you, though. I really do. I think you have a 360 with Leo there, but I do think somebody's cycling back around from the past. Maybe it's another J name. I'm not sure. And you know what? Maybe this person was put in your life to teach you some patience. You ever think about that? Are you going to crinkle up into some sort of a dust bunny? If this person doesn't do something by October. Well, you fucker, it's past October. Oops. I don't want to hear about it no more. Just keep your heart open, D. Something will show up. And I could say more than that, but we are on YouTube. Yeah, no, you don't want them, especially since you're kidless. Okay, hi D. Not D, Debbie. Sorry, yep, my brain's going a little wonky here. Alpha, what you got coming in? Here's another one. Do you ever hear the term when you're not looking for it? That's when it happens. And yeah, just let it go. Let it all go. Be cool with whatever. The universe supports a vacuum, so you can't hold on to this energy so freaking tightly and worry and worry and worry, because then it has no place to go. You got to let it go. And then just keep your hands like this and then just wait for the universe to throw some kind of something in there. Like, I don't know, like a Leo or an Aries, preferably tall, dark, and handsome, ready to give you a helicopter ride or whatever. Seriously. So, okay, you're going to love this, Alpha, but you got a lot of the same cards D did. Temperance, the Wheel, Queen of Swords. You saw me shuffle. Chariot, and the Star. Seven of Swords. You got somebody who's running out of camp to come toward you. Somebody who's been sitting in this hangman's tree. Somebody who has been enlightened about your destiny or something like that. I don't know. Is this person going to come in trying to talk a bunch of spiritual mumbo jumbo to you? Yeah, I know patience is the way to go, but of course, there comes a time where it's just like, okay, you do what you want to do. Okay, if you want to try and have a conversation, you're open about that, conversation, but you're not going to wait around forever and a day for this person to, I don't know, find something they've misplaced, like courage, and, you know, say something in a clear, concise way. So, Queen of Swords, yeah, you're cutting somebody off. I think you've cut somebody out. And maybe that was a good thing that you cut that person out, Eva, because it allowed enough room for somebody new to come in. It allowed somebody new to come in, somebody who is a part of your destiny, somebody you were supposed to be with, somebody who could be a Mr. Sneaky, but maybe has changed. And when I say Mr. Sneaky, maybe there was somebody else at one point in time, and now it's time to move on. They know it. It's like, Alpha can't wait forever, so I think I might want to go see what she's up to. The Chariot. Ooh, there's an offer of a commitment here. You have an offer of a commitment coming in. And the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Well, whoever this is, at least they're coming in serious. At least they're not coming in trying to play stupid games with you like a fucking 25-year-old or a teenager, and trying to make you jump through hoops and doing this and this and this and this for their love. Okay, their love stuff that they may have left you in the dirt for before. Okay, I think this person may have hurt your heart in the past and left you groveling at their knees, but you're not going to do that again because you have graduated up to being this Queen of Swords, and you can see it coming because you've been there, done that, and you're not going to do it again. And I do think that you're willing to speak to this person, but you're not going to put too much weight on the conversation until they can sort of prove to you, not that they have to prove stuff to you, but that they're serious and they really do have some sort of an emotional attachment to that they'd like to explore. Because you're busy nowadays. I don't think that you should throw away the past person, especially if you're listening to me, because I read for a soulmate dynamic and also for twin flames as well. I don't, buy into the fucking mumbo jumbo of what everybody's running around talking about. Oh, twin flames, we share souls with our twin flames. And there's like, this TSS twin flame and this RFD twin flame and this BFD twin flame and all of these just ridiculous bunch of shit just to make themselves seem a little bit more complicated so they can charge you extra money to try and figure out what sort of dynamic you've got with your twin flame, which not everybody is a twin flame either, by the way. Did you know that? Yeah, that's very, very true. Go read some books from our good friend Edgar Cayce. I have a shit ton of them, and I'll break them out, and I will do like a book suggested book read. I just have to go ahead and break all my books out. I have some really good ones. I just don't even remember all of them. But yeah, some really good ones. And they make sense. It has to make sense, folks. If it doesn't make sense, it's not common sense, then chuck it out the window because, your relationship to the other side is not meant to be overly complicated, that you need a whole shit ton of help with. It's something that is readily available, semi easy to connect with. You don't necessarily have to have these labels either. you know End of the day, you meet somebody, you fall in love with them, and you love them for the rest of your life. Who gives a flying farfig nougat what the spiritual label is associated with it? Usually, if you have a connection that you can't explain, you can't get rid of, you can't move on from, you do like this, dynamic autopsy on it, and it takes a while to do that. But that's really, the only reason why you would want to do that. To drive yourself crazy is ridiculous. Unless your person drives you crazy, and you're not a lunatic. You don't have histrionics. You don't have borderline personality. This and this and this and this, and you're not a half a fucking nut, and you're not dreaming this stuff up, and you just want to explore that part of it. A lot of people never do. They just go through their humdrum lives, 9 to 5s, driving the kids to soccer, fighting with the karmic and all that stuff, and living a miserable life with someone that they don't love because of duty and status and what their mom will think and all that bullshit. And we can only pray that one day that they wake up, smell the coffee in the roses, and find their pants plus their balls and do something about their heart. What is their heart calling them to do? Be vulnerable. Divine masculines, that's what they need to learn in this lifetime, is how to be vulnerable. That's what your divine feminine is trying to teach you, which is probably why you find her repellent, is because that's exactly what you don't want to do. Admit you're wrong and be vulnerable. In case you're wondering, divine masculines typically want to teach, or they try and teach their feminine counterparts, patience. Patience. We already know how to be vulnerable and authentic. Patience, divine feminines, patience. Raise your vibrations, give some leeway, have some grace. Love your DM, and I will see you later.